Hey, Bo here. Today we're going to do something different. I'm going to make these letters for my little granddaughter. She's brand new. And these are scraps of material with batting in between, two sides, soft. She can learn her alphabet. She can play with them. She can learn her colors. And I thought I'd show you how I'm going to do it anyway. What I've done, I did an A and I'm real happy with it. It's just real soft, and I'm going to wash these, and hopefully these ends will fray, and they'll be kind of ragged, but it's just hodgepodge material that I have around here. And like I had some B material, and what I'm using is these stencils that I had gotten for something else. You could get online, get an alphabet the size you want, print it off, cut it out, and then trace around. I used, this is darker, so I used a chalk for fabric. I also have washable marker, disappearing ink, things like that. And if you go to Walmart is where I got those. But like this B will be B in the front, it'll be black on the back, and then the batting's in the middle. I'm using fairly thick, so it's got some puff. And what I did with the A was I took off, they're all pinned together, kind of ready to go, but I took off the bottom two layers and put the B, and then just hold it down and trace it. And then once I was done tracing it, I sewed outside, at least the sewing, the foot of the sewer was going outside this so the letter wouldn't get too small. And I'll show you a little bit how I do that. But once this is traced, then I put it back on the layers, and then you'll have the tracing of your letter on here. And then pin the corners, and then just start sewing along that B outside the tracing line. And it was very fast and easy. And instead of sewing one and cutting them out, I think I'm going to sew them all and then cut them all. I think that'll be got less back and forth-ish type stuff. Okay, I have all the material letters done now, and I don't have a bag yet. I think I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby, get a bag, and then put her name, the grandbaby's name, on it with the Cricut, and it can store these letters. Now, grandbaby girl is brand new. She's just a couple months old. So making these was a great idea, but you have to think about all the little threads and the problem with all the little, the stuffing coming out the sides, because I layered it and sewed it on. Now, if I was gonna do this again, would I do what I did again? I love the look. I love the frayed edges. And what I'm going to end up doing is giving it to her, but instructing mom and dad to not let her chew on them exactly, play with them a little, and then put them away. And then she can use them when she's a little older and doesn't put everything in her mouth, because that's kind of the problem at this point. But I love the way they are. The only other way you could have done this is to not put the batting in the middle and sewn your letter, leaving one end open and then stuffing it and then closing the end. That would be a lot of work, but I gotta tell you, this was a lot of work, because this is what I trimmed off all the letters. 26 letters of the alphabet is a lot. It is a lot when you're going around each letter several times. Cutting with the pinking shears instantly started wearing on my thumb and giving me a blister. I have switched from trimming these with these, then they got heavy, and then those, and then these got in smaller spots, and then even this a few times, which didn't cut as well. And all the while being careful that you don't cut the stitching in the process. These have been washed and dried, and then you have to get all the little pieces of threads off. I think I would stick with this because I like the look, but it was a lot of work, a lot of hand work. All in all, I'm very happy with it. A lot of work, blister to prove it, but it was fun.